Dear friends, today I am going to talk you something about environment. I am giving you this speech not for the sake of entertainment only, but I am giving you this speech because we want to speak something on environment to you. You will also speak something on environment to us through email in response, and we will use this knowledge to remediate the degrading environment of the world. I am Professor N.K. Negi, an English professor. My book Winsome Environment and Public Speaking has been published in Amazon.uk, and there I have told so many things about environment and public speaking. Let me start with a joke. This joke actually happened. There was one of my brothers, elder brother, who was living in a small town hostel. He read less, but he went about the town very much like a little journalist and collected very interesting things. He told one this to me. There was a shopkeeper. At 7 o'clock in the evening, when snowflakes were falling on the ground and it was terribly cold, a villager came and asked this shopkeeper, "Will you please give me a lantern?" "Yes, I can give you the lantern. What is its cost?" "It is $100. But can you give it for $10? It was not possible to give it for $10. But the shopkeeper said, yes, because he was a leader during his college days. He won't tell no like a politician. He told, "I will give you, but you go to the pond and take your bath and come back. Then I will give you the lantern for $10. The villager went when it was very cold, took bath in the pond and came back to the shopkeeper and he got it for $10. So here the shopkeeper wanted to tell that he did not like to give the lantern to the villager for $10, but he never told no. Stephen Hawking, our great scientist, was sitting in a wheelchair when he was asked by people, "Sir, there is environment degradation. What will the people on earth will do?" He told them, "No problem. We are great scientists. We are astrophysicists. Now we have mastered the art of technology. We have mastered the science of rocketry. You can go in rocket. Mankind can go in rocket to Mars, to distant stars and settle there." But did Stephen Hawking mean to say the same thing? No. He wanted to say that mankind cannot live on the earth on account of environment degradation. If they will go to moon, there is no air in the moon. How can mankind live there? If they go to Mars, it will take 6 months to go to Mars in rocket. So it is not also possible to live there. Suppose he will tell that he will go to Alpha Centauri, a distant star, 4 light years away. If you go in a vehicle 60 miles an hour, you will take 50 million years to reach Alpha Centauri star. So it is impossible for human beings to go to Alpha Centauri. Suppose you go to Alpha Centauri with the speed of rocket, save 60,000 miles an hour. You will take 5,000 years to reach Alpha Centauri. That is your sun, then another son will be born, then another son will be born. So after 2,000 generations, you will reach your great-great-great-grandson will reach Alpha Centauri. This is practically not possible. In other words, Alpha Centauri or different planets, man cannot give. That is what we have to understand. The scientists will never tell shocking things. If they will take shocking things, then people will not invite them to speak on television program. So dear friends, it is a good thing that we have become tired about going to planets, about going to stars, about doing so many things, about doing so many development work. Now we must realize through our tiredness that the best thing for us is to take care of our environment Earth here. We can't go elsewhere. We have to keep our air pure, keep our water clean, and we should see that there won't be desertification on the earth. And we will talk many more things in our later episodes. Thank you. Goodbye.